One of the most beautiful hands in poker, Ace King. We get it 5 times this session. Let's see what we do with it. You don't want to miss it. Check it out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to poker vlog number 11. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate it so much. If you want to help support this channel, make sure you smack that like button, hit subscribe, turn on those notifications so you can get the latest and greatest straight hot off the press. Today we are going to Lucky Chances Casino. Lately I've been seeing a lot of comments saying how I can run so pure, this can't be possible. Well, spoiler alert, this is one of those sessions where you see I'm a human being and we don't run like Usain Bolt. So I hope you guys are happy. Anyways, I know you guys want to see the hands. Yes, we do get Ace King 5 times in this short session, but it doesn't always go as planned, and you don't want to miss it. So, without further ado, let's hit the felt.
This video was created for entertainment purposes only. By no means am I a professional poker player. The following video is not intended to teach nor train, but rather to provide a look into my journey. Please gamble at your own risk. Alright, first hand of the session, we have King 9 offsuit, aka the intro in the cutoff. Folds to me, and I make it 20. Folds to the big blind, and he makes the call. So we're going heads up to a flop of 10, 9, 4 with 2 clubs. It gets checked to me, and I bet 20. He makes the call, and the turn brings the 10 of hearts. So pairs the top card, makes it more unlikely that he does have a 10. He checks. I bet 45 to try to deny all equity to broadways and, somebody trying to make a pair or a straight. Once again, he makes the call. The river is the jack of clubs. He checks the last time, and I check back because I can't really beat much anymore. He tables king 10 of spades. We lose. Alright, so in this next hand, we pick up pocket 5s in the cutoff. Middle position limps, I raise to 20. Big blind and middle position both call. So we are going 3 ways to the flop, which is ace 4 3 with 2 hearts. We pick up a gut shot, both check, and I bet 30. I have range advantage and a gut shot to the wheel, so let's see what develops. Big blind folds and middle position calls. So heads up to the turn, which is the jack of hearts, which brings in front door hearts. Middle position checks, and I check back. No reason to get deeper into this hand with very low equity. The river peels off, and it is the queen of spades. Middle position checks, and I check back with a very low chance of being good, and that is confirmed when he tables queen 10 off. What the heck is he calling on the flop for? So I have 10 7 of diamonds on the button. There's a limp under the gun, +1 over limps, and cutoff raises to 20. I make the call, under the gun calls, and +1 calls. So we are going to a flop, which is ace king 7 all spades, monotone board, and it gets checked through. Turn is the ace of clubs. It gets checked through to us, and here's where we can reasonably bet and take it down. We can try and deny equity from all flush draws. Aces would probably bet here, and maybe even a king. So I bet 55. Everybody folds. I wanted to add this hand because of the dynamics of it. These are spots that you have to take advantage of in certain games. Now we wake up with the beautiful 8-7 off in the big blind. Under the gun limps and the button limps. Small blind completes, and I check my option. The flop is 6 ace 5 with 2 hearts. Checks to under the gun, and he bets 25. It folds to me, and I make the call with the open-ended straight draw. The turn, it brings the 7 of spades, so now I hit a pair, I check, picking up additional equity on the turn. I can improve to trips or maybe even 2 pair. Under the gun bets 40. We are about 400 effective, so I make the call with implied odds. River is a brick. It's the deuce of hearts. I check, and he checks back. He shows ace 3 of clubs. We lose this one. Now I look down at ace jack off under the gun in a straddled pot. I raise to 25, plus 1 calls and button calls. So we're going 3 ways to the flop of jack 10 7 with 2 hearts. I bet out 35 to thin the field and kind of find out where I'm at. Only plus 1 calls. So we're going heads up to the turn, which is the queen of hearts. I check and he checks. The river is an 8 of spades. Kind of beat nothing now, so I check. He checks back and shows queen 6 of clubs. Yep, this feels like the theme of the vlog. Okay, I'm going to rapid fire through a few hands. These hands were pretty frustrating. It's a mix of whiffing flops and not getting action on our premium holdings. The frustration levels rose since we were stuck in this session. I'm sure you guys can relate. Here we go. All right, pocket 6 is in middle position. I raise to 15. I get 2 callers and we whiff the board. I end up folding to a donk lead by the small blind here. 10-8 of hearts. I called a pre-flop raise in middle position, found a pair on the flop, called a $40 c-bet, and folded to an overbet on the turn when the board came scary. Pocket kings. There's an early raise to 15 and I make it 45 in the cutoff. Everyone folds. Ace king off in middle position. I raise to 20. Everyone folds. Ace king off again in the cutoff. Under the gun raises to 20, plus 1 calls. Middle position calls. I 3-bet to 155. All fold. So after a few hours of frustrating folding orbits and hours, we pick up a premium. It is ace king off in the hijack. Under the gun limps. Under the gun plus 1 makes it 30. He's a pretty tight solid player. Low jack calls and we have a decision to 3-bet. Normally I would, but I decided to play this hand in position to the PFR, so we make the call. Button calls as well. We go to a flop, which is king 7-5 with 2 diamonds. It's a good flop for us and semi-dynamic. It gets checked to us and we bet 65. Nobody calls. I added this hand to see what you guys would do. Would you 3-bet pre against this tight solid reg under the gun plus 1, or do you prefer to just flat call right there? Leave your answer in the comments below. What do we pick up this time? That's right, it is ace king again. We are under the gun because of the straddle. We raise to 30, it folds to the big blind, and he calls. Straddler calls as well. So we're going to a flop of 5-5-6 rainbow. It checks to us and we bet 45. Big blind calls and straddler folds. The turn is the ace of clubs. It gets checked to me and I check behind for a little bit of pot control and deception. The river comes off the 8 of clubs. He pauses and then checks. He would most likely bet his flushes and his 5s, I think. And it's safe to say he could have a pair of 6s or maybe just a pocket pair. Possibly a weaker ace. Either way, we're ahead of his capped range here. So we bet 60 and he thinks for a bit and then makes the call. We show and we're good. Well, based off of the intro, I'm pretty sure you guys could guess what hand we pick up next. That's right, it is ace king for the 5th time. We are under the gun and I raise to 15. Small blind and big blind both call. So we're going 3 ways to the flop, which is king 4 rainbow. I flop huge here, but what's really going to call us? Both check and I check back for deception. I smack this board so hard that we can't really get value out of anything. The turn is the jack of spades. Might be one of the best cards to roll off. They both check again, which kind of sucks. And now I bet 55. This board is super draw heavy now and I need to build a pot. Well, of course both of them fold. We really couldn't get anything going this session, and not getting money out of our value hands really hindered our chances of bringing home the win.
Alright guys, that's it for vlog number 11. If you liked it, because I know you did, because you want to see me lose, hit that like button and support the channel at least, even though we're just bleeding money here. Anyways, I had a lot of fun in this session, and I can't wait for the next one. So until next time, don't be ducking it. Run like Usain Bolt. Peace.